Hi, Megan. I listened to your video journal and uh, all kinds of flashbacks as a former principal, administrator, superintendent. It's it's part of the job, and it's not just an administration. What I need to tell you is that as an instructor at the university, it has been shocking to me that I will work so hard in a class, hold WebEx meetings, do everything possible, send out surveys, check the climate of the class, make sure everybody's okay all through the course. And at the very end, and this happens to all instructors, we call them outliers. There is actually a book about outliers. But these are kind of, you have good outliers and bad outliers. But there will be a student who will just absolutely rip you as if the course was the worst course ever. And you have, it comes out of left field, you have no idea. So I totally understand where your principal's coming from, and it's going to happen to you. This is part of the job. You're just going to have to realize that it's going to happen. What you also have to understand, and I think you know this, is that it may have nothing to do with you. People have a lot of baggage in their lives, and teachers are no different. And they come to school and they bring that with them. And it's always possible that on the worst day of their life, their spouse just left them or they just found out their child's in trouble. You ask them to complete a survey on how great you're doing. Do you really think they're going to fill that out in a positive light? Everything in their world is crumbling down. So what we normally, kind of a rule of thumb, tell ourselves as leaders is you all have to have those people that tell you how wonderful you are and you walk on water. You have to look at it as a composite, and it's almost like the bell curve. Get rid of the ones that say you walk on water, get rid of the ones who say you're Satan, and look at that composite in the middle and try to start looking from that to see what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses. One of the things I train people in self-mentoring is somewhat this. They um, have to really figure out who they are, size themselves up, and they have to go get feedback from other people about themselves to determine their strengths and characteristics, and the way people around them see themselves and the way they see themselves are normally not the same. So you as a leader, that's why understanding the culture of the school is so important. You need to determine exactly what it is that's your goals, and then try to use assessment measurements that are giving you feedback on those goals that you're trying to reach as a leader. You do not want to get into personality bashing. People will just dislike you because they dislike you. It has nothing to do with you. You may have a blue streak in your hair and it made them mad. You may be wearing hippie clothes. This is life, and you can't be distracted by that. And for him, yes, I'm sure for your instructional leader, it was very hurtful for somebody to trash him like that. It hurts me when students do it. It just feels like it's out of the blue. And the sad part is, if you read a lot in psychology, unfortunately, we sometimes only focus on that negative. 20, what is it? There's actually a rule of thumb that says for every negative you get, you need, what is it, 7 positives to kind of smooth it over and wipe it out. So, don't set yourself up for failure. Be very alert to these behaviors and the psychology of it so that you do not get distracted by it. I loved your journal entry, your video. I thought it was great because this absolutely is something that's near and dear and that all administrators run through. And it happens to all of us. It's just a part of life. And you do have to get a very thick skin, a turtle shell, and you have to get over it. And you have to be very true to who you are, do what is right, be able to sleep at night with your decisions, and then the rest will work itself out. But just stay on course. And it sounds like he did. But yeah, that's par for the course. Doesn't seem fair, but that is the way it goes. But thanks for sharing. I really enjoyed it. Have a good day.